And now moving on, today marks 25 years since Chinese authorities cracked down on protests in Beijing's Tiananmen Square, leaving a still unconfirmed number of casualties. According to some estimates, more than 1,000 people were killed in clashes with the military that day. Well, in Beijing today, police stepped up their presence to prevent any public commemoration. I-24 News reporter Danny Swibel has more.
25 years have passed since the bloody crackdowns on protesters in Beijing's Tiananmen Square. The 1989 six-week protest, the biggest against communist rule since the People's Republic was founded in 1949, was pushing for political reform. But the crackdown was ordered after hardliners won a power struggle within the Communist Party. In Beijing today, police stepped up their presence to prevent any public commemoration. Dozens of riot police and police vehicles were seen parked around the square. Beijing residents don't typically discuss what happened or the 1,000 that died that day. Those that do are bound to receive severe consequences.
In the past, the government handled these kinds of commemorative activities in a rather low-key way. But this year, it's different. The crackdown on these events is rather high profile. We have not seen this before.
The Chinese government defended the bloody 1989 crackdown, saying it had chosen the correct path for the sake of the people. The protests were dubbed counter-revolutionary.
In China, there are only lawbreakers. There are no so-called dissidents. The relevant departments of the Chinese government act according to the law. China's legal authority should be respected. We express our dissatisfaction on the relevant parties' practices.
The anniversary of the date on which troops shot their way into central Beijing has never been publicly marked in mainland China, although every year there are commemorations in Hong Kong, which returned to Chinese rule in 1997, as well as in self-ruled Taiwan, which China claims as its own. In recent weeks, Chinese authorities have detained dozens of activists to ensure their silence on the anniversary. Tens of thousands of people in Hong Kong are expected to attend a candlelight vigil today to commemorate those that were lost 25 years ago and to make their voices that authorities once tried to silence heard.